You have an urgent message, a vicious man, shocking news, and a calmer end. Something has been unfolding around you with more intensity than it first appeared, and it is now reaching a point where it can no longer remain hidden. There is a man connected to this situation whose behavior has not been as harmless as it may have seemed. What was subtle at the beginning has been building into something more serious over time. This is not about surface level conflict or small misunderstandings. His actions have carried intention, even if that intention was not immediately clear. There were moments where things felt slightly off, where his words and actions did not fully align, but it was easy to overlook because nothing was directly exposed. What is coming forward now will bring clarity to what was previously unclear. Information is beginning to surface, and it will not stay contained in the same way it was until now. This is where the situation shifts from something hidden into something that becomes visible to others as well. The news connected to this will feel unexpected, not because it was not there, but because it was not seen in full. When it reaches you, it will connect back to moments you may have questioned in the past. Things that once felt confusing will begin to make more sense. At the same time, this is not only about what is being revealed. It is also about the consequences that follows. Actions that carry negative intention do not remain without effect. Over time, they created a pattern that eventually led to an outcome that reflects what was done. This is where the karmic aspect comes in. It is not something that needs to be forced or created. It unfolds naturally as a result of what has already taken place. The same energy that was directed outward is now beginning to return in a way that cannot be avoided. You may have noticed a shift in how this man carries himself as things begin to surface. There may be signs of pressure, attempts to manage the situation, or efforts to redirect attention. These responses are not random. They come from an awareness that something is no longer under control. It is important for you to remain steady as this unfolds. This situation is not something you need to react to immediately or become overwhelmed by. Your role is to observe what is being revealed and to understand it clearly before deciding how to move. What is happening now is not sudden. Even if it feels that way, it is the result of something that has been building over time. Now reaching a point where it can no longer remain hidden.